what's up, guys? We are reviewing Godzilla versus King Kong.
King Kong!
Or just Godzilla versus Kong, that's the
Yeah.
title. But yeah, this is the fourth installment into Legendary Pictures Monsterverse. The first one was Kong School Island. The second one was Godzilla, which both of them were reboots of the two monsters, of the two titans, apex predators. Then the third, we have Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And the fourth one is this one, Godzilla versus Kong. And you want to tell us what it's about? Son?
Yeah, so this movie here is going to be about, I would say, Kong going back home, which is the Hollow Earth, and Apex trying to dominate the world again, making the human race, humanity, the apex or top of the pyramid again since Godzilla came into the picture. Now, in the movie, you do see Godzilla start attacking a lot of cities and doing a lot of destruction, and that's kind of unlike Godzilla. I mean, the last movies, he was our savior. He saved us. Godzilla's our friend. But in the beginning of the movie, they play him as the enemy. And that's because you got Apex Industries over here trying to replace him. But they're doing it the wrong way. They're using Monster Zero from the first Godzilla movie to
power up some new creation that they have.
Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla. And so, like I said, Godzilla senses that and he starts attacking whatever city they're in. That's where he goes to attack. And in order to power up Mecha Godzilla, they need some crew members to go down to Hollow Earth, which they use King Kong to do. But during that journey, Godzilla starts to sense him as well, and they start going at it. So it's just a big old monster battle.
Yeah, I mean, it gets good.
It does. It gets real good.
Yes. So you got Godzilla, who's out here intimidated, I guess, feeling intimidated because there's an apex predator out there somewhere. And then Kong finally comes out of his little
habitat they made for him.
Because he was confined to a spot that Godzilla couldn't sense him.
Right. Monarch kind of kept them off the radar type deal. So nobody's fighting, no buildings, and cities getting destroyed. So
he gets out. He's in the middle of the ocean. Godzilla senses him, comes right for him. And
he comes at him.
Dude, that was probably one of the best fight scenes I've seen in a while.
Oh, yeah. That was good. That was really good.
In the middle of an ocean.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
Godzilla rules in that, but King Kong was doing what he could.
Yeah, he held it down.
He held it down until he actually got fully into the water, and Godzilla was like, I'm about to drown you. I know you can't breathe underwater like that. Yeah. And that's what I like about this movie. It really showed how smart these monsters are, especially King Kong. He's just very intelligent. He learned sign language from from one of the little girls in the movie, which we'll go over the cast and stuff. But I mean, he learned sign language, learned how to basically another language, and he's just a very intelligent monster. And so is Godzilla, though. He's a monster. Like, both of them are monsters, but Godzilla, he's like, I'm gonna drown you. That was hilarious to me because he's just like, I know you can't breathe underwater. So.
He straight dragged them down as far as he could. But again, humans are involved. We're in the picture, so we're helping Kong because Kong's getting
them to Hollow Earth.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's helping them out. So they send bombs in the water, so Kong makes it out of the water barely alive because he's about to drown to death. And Godzilla kind of swims away. They act like they're dead. So I don't know what that was about. King Kong's laying down like
they submitted.
Yeah, they turned off all their equipment, acting like, hey, we're done.
We're done. You won. He won round one.
And so Godzilla's like, all right, bet.
It looked like he smirked.
Yeah, he's like, all right. They gave a little more expressions to him.
Yeah, they did.
And we saw more of him. We saw more of the monsters. One thing I didn't like about Godzilla, both the Godzillas, was we didn't see enough of him. And in this movie, I still want to see more of the monsters. I'm tired of seeing people's reactions and, oh my gosh, and oh wow. Yeah. I just want to see a lot of monsters, a lot of monster fighting. Yeah. I don't feel like seeing how this person felt or this character felt. Give me monster action. You know, I hate it. It was Godzilla, King of the Monsters, where him and Ghidorah were going at it. We're just seeing them talking, and I'm just like, put it back on the monsters. I don't care. You just see them in the background, Godzilla going at it. Yeah. It's just like, come on, let me see more of that.
Now you bring up a very good point because they did have some real nice scenes where they come out of Hollow Earth.
They did good.
And they're in this hovercraft and they go around Kong and then fighting and they show his mouth. They did really good.
They did a good job.
And the movie's called Godzilla versus Kong. It's called Godzilla, but they don't show a lot of them in the other movies.
No, yeah.
It's not called Surviving Godzilla.
No, yeah, really, yeah. It's I don't know. So we'll go through the director and the actors. So the director was Adam Wingard. The actors was Millie Bobby Brown, played by Madison Russell was a character and played by Millie Bobby Brown. Then we have Bernie Hayes, played by Brian Henry. We have Josh Valentine, played by Julian Dennison. Then we have Walter Simmons, who's the head of Apex, played by Demian Bichir. And then we have Ren, played by Shun Oguri. And he's the one that kind of controls Mechagodzilla. He's the guy that's in the machine. Right. Tried to control him. So Mechagodzilla said no. Or Ghidorah, King Ghidorah said no.
Yeah, that's right.
One of the heads said. And then you got your, King Kong crew. You got Dr. Andrews, who's played by Rebecca Hall, who has a daughter named Gia, played by Kaylee Hoddle. And she's the one that does sign language to King Kong because she's deaf. She can't hear anything, so she does sign language to King Kong. And you can argue King Kong learned the sign language from her or seeing her and her mom interact. And he's just very smart, intelligent beast. And so that's pretty much the crew. Box office, they did a really good job, $468.2 million. And then also the budget was $200 million, so they doubled their budget.
Yep.
And during this time, I don't know if you remember, March 31st, 2021, COVID. So there weren't a lot of theaters. I think after a little bit of time in theaters, they put it to HBO Max, which is now Max. And so, that kind of hindered it as well, because if you have HBO Max, you can watch it for free.
Yep.
So I think that did hinder it a little bit, but I think it would have done way more. There weren't theaters open in China and all that kind of stuff. It was COVID, so I think it would have done better.
Yeah, I think that shows that there was a lot of potential for it there.
Yeah.
Because it really is a good movie, guys.
Yeah.
Watching it, rewatching it, just to make sure we had our thoughts. It was good. The action,
awesome.
The CGI was on point.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Where was all this and all the movies that came out this year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I had a little bit issue with some CGI, but we'll get into that. But go ahead, Tom.
Rotten Tomatoes, you ready?
Yep.
All right, Rotten Tomatoes was 75%. IMDb was 6.3 out of 10. Google was 83%. Our audience score was 91%, so you guys loved it.
Popcorn, yep.
Yep. And then my score for this movie, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I think it covered all aspects as far as everything that happened on the other movies, on the Godzilla movies. It really did continue to keep the logic going. That was a pretty good movie. I didn't find anything really to critique about it or that I did not like about it.
Yeah.
Other than, I think, some people's attitudes.
Yeah.
But, other than that was it.
Yeah, for sure. I enjoyed it. I gave it an 8 out of 10, a little lower score than Styles, mainly because there were certain parts of CGI, like there was one part where King Kong's, jumping through Hollow Earth or whatever, and I don't know, you could just tell it was the green screen in the background. I don't know, it might be I guess it's a critic of me, but I could just tell it's like, I don't know, it was just a still photo of him, and then he's just jumping through, and I'm like, that looks so fake. But, just a couple of scenes like that, and also just, again, too much people. They did a way better job, but I still want less people. I don't want to see too many people,
Yeah.
We're seeing these random characters, and I guess they budgeted them in the film, so they have to show them and give them a line.
Yeah.
We didn't need that line. Just give us, like, if King Kong gets punched or something, we see someone's face like, I don't care. I don't want to see their face, But other than that, I thought it was a really good movie. The action was awesome. Saw more monsters. Love seeing that. The acting was all right. We're not there for that. We're there for the monsters. So that's why I want to see more monsters. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. So, yeah.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. Definitely go watch it if you haven't already.
Yeah.
It's on Max right now, so you can check it out.
You can actually catch 3 of the 4 installments.
All of them, really. It goes before the reboot. They have all the Godzillas.
They do. Like
they got all the Godzillas. I think they got the old King Kong as well.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but they have every Godzilla.
They do.
So Godzilla.
Black and white. And
yeah, they got them all.
I did see them. Yep.
So if you want to check them out, do check them out. I'm a Godzilla fan myself. I love Godzilla. He has God in his name, so I don't think he should be losing to no monkey. I'm sorry. I'm just like, this is an American thing. Let's make Godzilla big, bad.
Yeah.
It's like he has fire breathing breath, or he has freaking nuclear breath coming from his mouth. There's no way he should lose. Which they did my boy Justice. He didn't lose at the end.
Yeah.
King Kong dropped that axe like, look, we good, man. We good.
That's right.
But they're saying in this next one, King Kong's going to get bigger. They're saying that was his baby form. So, that was his baby form. So I'm like, see, but this is what I'm talking about. They're going to make him bigger. Probably come in. He's probably going to kick Godzilla's, but I'm going to be upset. I'm guessing you're a King Kong fan, so you're pretty quiet.
No, I mean, I'm kind of in the mix of both, really. Like, Godzilla was awesome. I like the dinosaur, the dragon. I was kind of rooting for Godzilla the whole time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like King Kong, he's supposed to be...
he's got
smart.
He's beating his chest, so it's cool and all, but Godzilla, I mean, this dude, they literally made a movie, Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
He has an axe, though.
He does have an axe, and it looks like a Godzilla killing axe, because they had ancestors that used to battle each other, so...
I think it was made out of one of Godzilla's, not maybe Godzilla's scale, but
It was one of his, not his scale, but his ancestor's scale, which could reflect the atomic breath.
Absorb
it, and then it could be used to slash through Godzilla himself, so
I think Godzilla...
But even with that axe, he still got clapped. He did get clapped.
He did.
Godzilla was saying it looked like he almost died without the humans' help too. They had to pump his heart back to So I mean, I'm just saying that all you King Kong fans out there, haha. No, I was so happy. I was like, let's go. Let's go, baby. Because I was gonna give it a 1 out of 10 if Godzilla lost. No, I'm just playing.
Nah, Godzilla's cool. Godzilla's cool. Yeah, I'm a Godzilla fan. I can't. Yeah. King Kong.
I like them both, but just like I don't know. I was okay with the little fight where he kind of won at first, because when he jumped in the air with the axe and came down, I'm like,
and it hit him in the face.
Yeah, that was okay. That was a cool little part right there.
That didn't make no sense.
None.
I thought he would have cut him in the mouth, or the axe went into his throat.
That should have been a killing blow, really. Yeah. I mean, I'm a Godzilla fan, but that looked like he was about to take him out.
Yeah.
But then they just flew back, and
the axe didn't even touch him.
I don't know what happened to the axe. It just flew somewhere, I guess. Which I don't know how, when it literally absorbs the atomic breath. Are you saying that his mouth is stronger than his body? Because he did stab him in the leg.
He did. So
are you saying that his mouth is stronger, that's why it didn't pierce him? I don't know. But anyway, we're not going to get into that because we're keeping our scores.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
It's a good movie, guys. Go watch it if you haven't. Definitely let us know what you think. Let us know who's your favorite monster and what do you expect is going to happen on this next one that comes out.
Comment down below, guys. Let us know. Argue with me. I'll be in the comments. I'm ready to argue, baby. Godzilla all the way. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching our videos. We love you guys. Stay tuned for another review from Another Perspective, guys.
Yep. Peace.